Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, this raffle's been going on a long time, but Mellif kindly sent me 6 pieces of equipment. This is one of them. This is the one of the pumps, transfer pumps, and I really enjoy using this one to get the water down to those blue barrels at the end of the plot there, using the guttering. I've got another piece of guttering that joins onto this, which will take me right down the other end, about 8 meters away. We've had a few storms and we've got some surplus rainwater here, so as you know, we'll be doing the Raffle Flutter draw shortly. And well done to all the people who took part and got all the words. Easy enough, just have to watch the videos and listen to the words. So previous, I used to be robotic, my allotment, gardener, Robocrop, come onto the plots many years ago. He disappeared. He met up with Roberta, and out popped Roby. So they were the 6 words we were after: robotic, allotment, gardener, Robocrop, Roberta, and Roby. Even I forgot them, guys. It's getting old. It's getting old. Right, that's that one nearly full. I'll just bring that forward, and I'll get this one topped up, and we'll see about doing the old Raffle Flutter draw. I'll just go and get the participants who successfully got it. Everybody who entered got it right. A little bit of confusion with one of the videos. It wasn't a Mellif video, it was my cucumber video. But we got there in the end. While that's filling up, hopefully you can see that. And everyone there got a raffle ticket. I'll get those cut up. See if by magic they're all there. We're nearly full. Now, the last 3 years I haven't used this water, but this year it's been so hot. Weather has been so unpredictable. Where do I put that so it doesn't get wood chips all over it? Leave that down there and out of the way. Pop the lid on. You should be able to see that. So hopefully, I'll make this up as I go along, as you know, guys, but my decision is final. It'll be the nearest one to Roby. It's a bit breezy, so I'm not going to go too high. If there's quite a few tickets on here, I'll collect all those up and we'll do it again, not from a bigger height. Anybody that falls out the side will be composted. So let's just give them a shuffle because we don't want them stuck together. Anyway, here we go. It's stopped windy a bit, so let's just do a little flutter. There's only one on the bin. Sorry. There we go. That was lucky. Da, da, da. Well done to number 15, Malcolm. Well done, Malcolm. Better than a random number picking machine. This is honest and as it goes, the world famous Raffle Flutter draw. So, Malcolm, I'll need your address, but there's no rush. But you, out of those 6 out of those 6 pieces of equipment, let me know which one you'd like. My sponsor did say that you could choose, the winner could choose. Of course, if they go silent and don't come back to me, I'll delete all the videos. But no, I believe that they will send me what you want, and then I'll get it off to you, my friend. So Malcolm, send me the email or on that one saying, you know, you've won, etc. I know who you are anyway. And have a little think and see which one of those tools, equipment, the seed spreader, the weed ripper, the strimmer, the stick pump, the lift pump, and whatever else we did. And hopefully it'll all work out. But thank you very much for everybody who took part. And of course, check out Mellif's site. There's no links to any of the products, just their site. Go out and have a look and give them some support, because every one of those tools I've been really impressed with. And the playlist will be on the end, so you can have a look at them if you're new to my channel. So why not consider subscribing? Don't forget the like button or the dislike before you leave today. Let's have a look at my water collection systems for those that are new. So around my polytunnel, these 200 litre containers, I don't use it all, remember, because the siphoning system will stop if I go too low. With 6,800 litres, so there's a usable amount of about 4,800 litres. I wouldn't like to crawl along there and set up the siphoning if suddenly it sucked some air, but the barrels come all the way around there. Then we've got some stacked on one another, some across the bottom there, etc. And the guttering is just fastened to the side of the polytunnel via battens inside. When we actually extended it, I'll put the polytunnel build in the playlists as well. Still haven't finished it. I've got to double skin it eventually. And we've got these barrels here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 down here at the moment. I pinched one for somewhere else. There's my compost bins. Well, say compost bins where I store all my materials. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8,000 litres there. Wicks going into those to the loft water tanks, so the wicks draw the moisture up out those barrels, so it's not a wasted space. And you can see there the radishes have gone to seed, and the little radish seed pods are forming nicely. We'll have those on a salad. Butterflies and all sorts, if nothing else. The pollinators love it, excuse me. And they're very warm. Not just because of the sunshine, you know what I mean. So again, the siphoning system drags it from those other 4 barrels into this one, and that's where I do my scooping out. And this is where it fills up as well. As it fills, it travels along there to the other barrels and keeps them all at the same height. So I know exactly how much rainwater I've got at any particular time. The blue barrel on the top there feeds the long roots, and halfway down the shed, the guttering splits, and I'll cut a hole in the back. So that once that fills, it then overflows into this one. And that's where I can scoop out or fill up the barrel that feeds the long roots. 4 barrels at this end of the tunnel for storage. Now, I don't know whether I've got mixed up now with pressing it on pause or not, so you might have seen me moving you around, swearing, cussing, I don't know. But the second half of the shed comes across down here into this one. This is a 1,500 litre galvanised tank. And then I use the lift pump, not the stick pump, to get it up into here As you can see, the water level's just above the handle, and we used about half of that one at the back. So we'll top that up over the winter or whenever we have a rainfall, so we don't waste any water. Got a brand new barrel there, not been used before, cleaned, cut and ready to go. And then here we've got 1,000 litres at the bottom, and then the 3 tanks above holds my either nettle tea or liquid manure runoff. I say nettle tea, I mean nettle plant food. Nettle tea you drink, you won't want to drink this. There's 1,000 litres by the manure runoff. So yeah, small shed, but as you know, sorry guys, got all this polycarbonate to make it a bit more watertight, so we don't waste any water. And then finally, well no, finally actually, still got some more to show you. All this shed roof space comes down there, fills one up, and we've got all this space here. The top tanks we have to use the stick pump, and some of these have got taps on which I can turn on and just leave running to top up the tanks below when we get a little bit low. But let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there's 2,000, 3,000, 3,400 roughly. Another one there, it's got a mixture in. But yeah, you might say it takes up some space, but without rainwater, when you haven't got water source on the allotment, nothing grows. And then finally we've got the greenhouse runoff and also the compost bin. So this worm bin runs at an angle so I can collect the juices, and it also runs into the guttering and then fills the barrels here. And we've probably got another 2,400 litres here. And then I'll see the piece of wood's dropped again, so when it tilts like that, the water doesn't go in the pipe. But it's well worth any roof space, collect every drop of water. Of course I get the blue barrels for free, get the guttering for free, so it doesn't cost nothing. It's just our time, enjoyment, if you can call it enjoyment, just at the moment. Sorry for the mess up earlier, but I don't edit, so what you see is what you get. This warm, hot, bright sunshine, I can't always see whether it's pause or record. So hopefully you've got the drift of that. And the Robo Crop family have had an outing. Don't forget to check out the Mellif link in the description below. Well done to Malcolm. And I've done the thumbnail with the ticket turned over as a tease. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now. Don't forget the end screens.